is a tech startup company committed to making cybersecurity knowledge and training accessible to everyone, regardless of their background or experience. Now, I would like to explain a little bit about this. Though, yes, we are starting with cybersecurity, but that doesn't change the fact that we want to venture into other tech fields very soon. So, but we know that irrespective of which field you want to venture into, there's no tech field, there's no sector right now that doesn't need security when it comes to when a company is being digitalized or something like that. So we understand the value of cybersecurity. So yes, we are starting with cybersecurity, but we are going to venture into other tech fields very soon. And our mission is to empower individuals and organizations to protect themselves from cyber threats through comprehensive training, consultancy, expert guidance, and community outreach. And you guys will, I think one of the things that I really want to emphasize here is that HCN is actually a company. Yes, we do community outreach, which is part of the organization trying to give back to the community. So with being said, let me proceed. Sorry, I'm having a little problem. Okay. So few of the services we are currently working on is number one, we have cybersecurity awareness training. I'm sure that some of us have joined that webinar we did. And then the tech talk we started, I think last week. So these are our way of, sharing awareness of cybersecurity to the world. And then that we even did one in cybersecurity awareness in Hausa. So we are also trying to localize the knowledge of cybersecurity so that irrespective of where you are, whatever your background is, wherever you are, because cybersecurity goes everywhere. Cyber attacks or cyber crimes happen everywhere. Even people that are not using the internet. So far, you are using phone. So a scammer can call you and then tell you that okay, send your ATM details and all that. So we see that it's very important that everybody understand, because ignorance. Some people are not. It's not that they are not smart, but because they are ignorant of this stuff, they don't know this stuff, so they fall victims. And even me, I'm not still immune to cyber attack. So we are trying to make sure that people understand what it means. Okay, this is what you should be careful of. This is what you should know how to do and all that. And apart from that, apart from the awareness we do, an organization can actually call on us and be like, we want to hire you to come and train our staffs to make sure they know how to, maybe protect the company's documents and all that. So that's another thing. So the next thing is comprehensive cybersecurity courses. Very soon we are going to start having classes on cybersecurity, and it doesn't matter which level you are on, whether you are a beginner or whether you are maybe one or two things in cybersecurity, and maybe you want to just upskill and be advanced, or whether you are on the advanced level. It doesn't matter. We are going to be bringing out courses for to suit everybody. So another thing is expert consultancy, meaning that, for example, a company have an issue, let's say a cyber attack or something like that, they can call on HCN to come and help them. Okay, how are we going to go about this? Okay, this is what happened to us. How do you understand? Like, yes, basic consultancy. Yeah. So the next thing is personalized mentorship. Okay, maybe you don't want to do classes. Maybe you just want to be mentored. Okay, I don't even know which part of cybersecurity should I venture in. Maybe I want to do defensive or offensive. I don't know. So we can help with that and guide you to the right sources. Then another thing is the community outreach, which we've started. And then I want to emphasize on this. Cybersecurity, HCN is not limited to community outreach. It is just one of our services. So yeah, we are taking baby steps. We are just starting, but we need to understand that yes, this is what HCN is about. So now, benefits of volunteering with us. Number one, certificate of appreciation. Whatever it is that you do, so far you put your energy, you maybe we did one outreach or something like that, and you participated well. Definitely, we are going to give you a certificate to appreciate you. And this certificate, you can add it to your CV and talk about how you are able to give back to the community. I know that a lot of organizations these days, I think even last event we did, we had one of our volunteer who was part of us because she need a promotion and she needs to be part of our team and get a certificate to prove that she's actually impacting. So we have, yes, things like that. So another thing is professional recommendation and recommendation letter. Yeah, for example, now maybe during the course of volunteering with us, maybe somebody see maybe what you are doing or something like that, and they think can this or maybe our partner organization think they want somebody in this particular aspect, and maybe you fit the role. HCN is going to recommend you because we will not leave our own people to go and start looking for people outside. Of course, it's you guys that we are going to be recommending. And for example, the recommendation letter is not automatic. I will repeat it. It is not automatic. If you do well, you see well. If you do well, definitely we are going to write a recommendation letter for you. So next thing is access to certification programs and career advancement opportunities. So basically we have courses that we will be doing for, for the public. So you have this advantage because being part of HCN means that courses that maybe probably you need to pay money for, you can get it for free or maybe discount. I'm just saying, so you have that what should I say, upper hand. Yes. So the next thing is recognition and awards. I don't know if any of you is following our page. Our recent the recent webinar we completed, we actually or should I say, we actually posted two of our volunteers who were the two most outstanding. Hey, I'm not saying that our other volunteers didn't do well. No, it's just that even among the best, we still have to choose the best. So we have cases like this that we will recognize your efforts and then we'll publicize it. Now that's a good record for you because anybody, if people trust the integrity of HCN and we are saying that this person is doing good, that means that, yeah, somebody will be like, wow, so maybe if I should assign him something or maybe give him a particular role or job, this person is going to do well. That's a plus on your side. So another thing is exclusive training and resources dedicated to team and volunteers only. So currently, or should I say, anyway, we are going to come there, but there are going to be trainings that we will be making sure that we are doing in HCN, that it is only for our team members and volunteers. It's not for the public. It's just a way for us to appreciate our volunteers. So you have that liberty. We can invite experts to come and talk to just the team members. Yes, we have plans for that. So the next thing is hands-on experience in cybersecurity. I would say this because venturing into cybersecurity wasn't easy, and to find a place where you can even say, "Oh, I'm doing something in cybersecurity," not virtually or something like that, it tends to be a little bit hard and stuff like that. So I don't know how best to put it, but if you are working with us, even if you don't know anything on cybersecurity, you will learn about it. You know how to do stuff. You know how, okay, this is what this means. That is something that normally you might not necessarily know about it. So that's another thing. The next thing is continued learning and development. One of the things I love about cybersecurity is that, or any tech field, is that you always continue learning. There's no stopping for your learning. It's challenge you. So there's no time that you'll be like, okay, I'm done. You are never done. And this is going to make you like, it's going to give you more advantage in a place, even if maybe you have a place of work right now, because people understand that this person is always learning. For example, now all these exclusive trainings and resources and all the stuff that you are going to be doing with us, and you are posting about it, people will know that, oh, this person knows this. And trust me, you have no idea what kind of opportunity can come for you. And you you feel good because you know that, oh, I'm learning more, I'm upskilling, I'm part of the tech that they say is the future, I'm part of it. So that's another thing. Then networking opportunities. Yes, you have the chance to meet professionals that will invite to us, or maybe if you go to conferences and all that, and maybe you went there to represent HCM or something like that. You have advantage like that. Okay, maybe you have this. I don't know how best to put it, because as somebody working with HCM, you just have a upper hand, because things that might not be available for the public, you have access to it. So, yes, personal fulfillment and community impact. Whether HCN is a company or not, we are impacting. And even the 3 days webinar will prove that. Even the tech talk will prove that. Even the normal flyers that the communication and media team tend to post in the group, is still an impact. And I always say this. I don't know how best to put it, but it's always fulfilling to know that you touch somebody's life. You did something to make somebody's life better. I used to say this anytime, even when I used to volunteer for organization, I still do. I always sleep better knowing that my one task that I completed made somebody's life better. It makes me sleep better in the night. I don't know how best to put it. So it's fulfilling. Now, code of conduct. Okay. HR, I hope still I still have time, right? Okay, yeah, I still do. So code of conduct, professionalism. This is very, very important. I know that when it comes to, let's say, I don't know how best to put it, but I don't want to sound biased again. But I would say that we tend to have this nonchalancy of attitude sometimes, and it's very bad, especially when we are talking about here the part of the world I am in. We should learn to be professional in any situation. I don't know how best to, but professionalism shows your integrity or something like that. It shows that you know what you are doing. You understand? So first thing is commitment. Committing to what you said you would do. If you say you want to do A, make sure you do A. Because if you do A, it means that somebody knows that, oh, if this person said they want to do A, they do A. They don't do anything else. They will not disappoint you. That's your integrity. But the moment you said, I will do this A, and you did not do it, somebody will start questioning your integrity. So please, it's very important to be committed to what you said you will do. If you say I will do it, then do it well. Second thing is confidentiality. There are things that we don't even need to tell you that, hey, don't share this. Know that you are not meant to share this stuff. You should know that. Then another thing is communication. For example, you have a task. I'm saying this to both team members and volunteers. You have a task that you are meant to do, and you couldn't deliver. You already know that maybe you're having something that will not make you deliver that task at that time that you said. Now, please and please, it's very important to communicate. See, people cannot kill you. Are volunteer. We cannot kill you. We cannot say, okay, do this by fire, by force. But please communicate, because we have other people that can take up that responsibility. So if you have anything that will stop you from doing what you are assigned to do, communicate it. Communication. I don't know how best to put it for you, but if for example you have a task you should complete by 2 p.m. You see that, okay, I cannot complete this thing by 2 p.m. You should already communicate that, oh, I'm thinking that I might not be able to complete this task by 2 p.m. I'm saying this on general life. It doesn't matter whether this is for HCN or not. I'm just saying this based on general life this in a professional world. Please learn to communicate what you can't do when you said you would do it. Don't wait for people to start reaching out to you and be like, you said you would do this thing by this time, you didn't do it, and you start, I'm so sorry. I used to say this sometimes. Saying sorry, it's I don't want to be mean, but I will say this, because if you are saying I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry, it's a sign of weakness. It's a sign of that you are not doing what you are expected to do. You are being polite. Yes, I will give you that, but do something that it's so rare for you to say sorry. That means that you are doing what is expected of you. So that's one thing. And integrity and ethics. So I don't have to come and start telling you that please don't come and be toasting the girls in the group. I expect you to understand that ethics demand that you should be professional. I don't know how best to put it. Please, we are going to go to the parts where we are going to go deeper in that. But make sure that your integrity is intact, your honesty is intact. If you say A, people trust that you say A. If you say B, people know that it's B. They don't have to start, let me confirm. Is it really B? So it's going to make you have value, irrespective of where you are working, whether in HCN, whether or not, like whether in a general sense, it's going to give you that value that people see you worthy of things. Trust me, it will open doors for you. So the next thing we are going to talk about is respect and inclusivity. So now, diversity. We are people from different religion, from different culture, ethical group, or what should I say, ethnicity, from different. I don't want to even know where you're coming from, what you represent. One thing that I know is that HCN is a one big family. So whatever it is, whatever belief you have, drop it at the doorstep, please. We want to achieve a lot of things, and we cannot achieve a lot of things if we are being, I don't know, if we are, I'm thinking I'm better, my religion is better than your own, or your, I don't want that, please. And I will say this, irrespective of whether all this advice I'm saying, I keep saying this, irrespective of whether you're working with HCN or not, please and please uphold to this stuff, because if you have this kind of soft skills, or how should I put it, moral, I don't know how best to put it, people tend to respect you because they know that when they come to you, you don't care about what they are, you care about what you can achieve together. So please, there are a lot of people from different, that's the reason why we are not going to be tolerating anything that has to do with religious content or political content. We don't want to know what you represent. Just come. Is one HN is one big family, and this is something that you should have generally. Then we have zero tolerance to harassment. I'm a lady. I'm telling you this. We have zero tolerance to harassment. And now I know, whenever we talk about harassment, we think, oh, it's just the guy talking to the girl. No, I don't care. The guy to the guy, the girl to the girl, the guy to the girl, I don't care. Harassment from any gender to any gender, we don't want it. And please, it speaks so low of you if you harass other people. Now, what do we even mean by harassment? Maybe now a lady will now message a guy, I want to toast you or something. I don't know how best to put it, but there are polite way to go about things. So even in the group or something like that, if you see somebody that you want to network with, please, you can talk to them via the group that, hi, can I message you privately or something like that. There are polite way you can go about talking to people. Please and please, I believe we are mature. Okay, I don't want us to have an issue of harassment, because we might really, really publicly embarrass you, and that would not be nice, honestly, because we feel like we are adults. We should know how to respect ourselves. Now, the next thing is confidentiality and security. Yes, this is where whatever data you are dealing with, we are talking about HCN doing securing the world, cyber world, and all that. So if we cannot practice what we are preaching, then what are we doing? If our own people, our own team members are not securing our data, and then what are we doing? What are we trying to prove? It means that even they say charity begins at home. Yeah, I know. Yeah, it might not be the same thing, but what are we trying to prove if we cannot even do things like this? So there are certain things that we don't even need to communicate. Don't share this with the public. You should know that you shouldn't share these things. And when you come across information about other team members or something like that, please and please seek consent before you do that. We don't also about plagiarism, we don't joke with that. Please and please make sure that whatever content you want to share, and that it's not your own, talk to that person and be like, hey, can I share this and stuff like that. So accountability. Yes, I forgot to add ownership to this. Accountability. If you say you will do something, hold it, like whatever went wrong after it. So far, you are the one in charge. Always take ownership of whatever it is that is given to you to do. Don't wait to be looking for who to point your fingers at. Now, if you are assigned to do tax A, You are the one in charge of tax A. Let's say something, maybe person B did something very not nice to tax A. Don't wait and start saying, this is the person that no. First say that yes, it's my tax. I'm meant to do it. I'm meant to see that this thing is done well. Ownership of it. If you take ownership of things you do, you take accountability of it, trust me, you won't have a lot of issue because you will, instead of complaining, you focus on finding solution. So yes, we are going to be having it depends on what you are doing. We are going to be having reports where you have to report maybe weekly, maybe 2 weeks or daily or something like that. Please and please make sure that you do this at the right time. Then feedback. Yes, we have I don't know how best to put it. Oh, I think there's something I miss as well. So whenever you are dealing with other people, please and please, whenever you see that okay, this person is saying something wrong, and you feel like in your stomach you don't agree with what they are saying, we don't appreciate name calling or something like that. You have to be polite. Professionalism, you have to do it. I used to say there are a million ways you can politely say something to somebody. You can actually, I don't want to say insult, but you can actually talk whatever it is that you want. You have to be professional about it. We are adults. We don't call each other's name. We don't insult each other. That's not okay. So if you see something, maybe you are against the belief, you feel like I don't agree with this, then you should know how to criticize it respectfully and professionally. Please and please, this is very important. So I think I skipped that. So I think that's all right. Yeah. So what next? Um what next is that we realize that a lot of our volunteers and some of our team members currently do not have a lot of, I don't know how best to put it, a lot of knowledge on cybersecurity. So we feel like since October 1st is going to we are going to October is cybersecurity awareness month. So we are going to be using this whole month, apart from whatever tasks we are going to be doing, other things to do. We are going to be assigning this task to upskill the volunteers and team members. So we are going to be sharing other things very, very soon to the group that, okay, this is what you are meant to do this week. This is what you are meant to do. This is for your self-development. And please do well to talk about what you do. Social media is the new CV. People won't know what you do or you know how to do, except you tell them, except you show them. So please take advantage of that. And I think I'm done. Thank you so much. Bye. Hi, Sarah.
Okay.
Are you there?
Yes, I'm here. Thank you very much. We appreciate everything you've done. I hope we understood all she has said. And if we don't, please, we can ask our questions in the WhatsApp group and we'll do well to answer you. So before we go, please, I would like to emphasize on teamwork. It's important we have this skill of members to achieve what we want to do. And then before we go, I want to believe that, and I'm confident that we're going to have an exciting time working together. So have a wonderful evening, and thank you for joining the call. Like I said, further information will be passed in the group, so please let's be on the lookout. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much,
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you. Thank you.
Indeed, the recording session is very important. Thank you.